Thank you.
Now let's start. All of you please put on mute and we'll start the class. Let us start with the Prarthana Slokas. Om Vakratunda Maha. Can you hear me properly, all of you? Because I changed my headset. I had a very bad headset. Can you hear me well? Is it good? Okay. Om Vakratunda Maha Akaja Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shajevavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankara Acharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryanta Mande Guru Paramparam Shrutismriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakatav Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunmanti Nimyaistavaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaka Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita 𝐒𝐵𝐢 Sankhya Yoga Om Narayana Param Yaktate Handavam Yakta Sambhavam Andasyantasvime Lokaha Saptadvipa Chamiri Om. Let's all chant sloka number 69, which was learned in the last class in terms of chanting. We'll know the meaning in this class. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Samyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Thanisha Pashyato Munehe. Together. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Yanisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Samyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Thanisha Pashyato Munehe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All of you please switch on cameras. I don't want to keep on repeating. Lot of them are not. Narendra Babu, Sundar VK, Sundar, Shivani, Govind. I'm seeing everybody. Okay? Please don't think I'm not saying. Muthu Swami, Subramaniam, please. Camera on for 1 hour. Learn Gita properly. Thank you. Now, this sloka, as I told you in the last class, it's called a Granthi sloka. Granthi means it has got a puzzle. And what is a puzzle? Puzzle is something that you cannot solve. Just like that. You need to go and investigate, right? Raja Sagar, nah? Somebody gives you a puzzle. No, that magic square. It's a puzzle, right? How to make it all side. So there are few slokas in Bhagavad Gita which are slightly challenging to understand the meaning, and this is one of them. And many of you may know the understanding between Vedavyasa, Bhagavan Vedavyasa and Ganesha. When writing Mahabharata, you all know that understanding. So Vedavyasa wanted somebody to write. Like, I don't like to write. I like to keep on speaking. Somebody should transcribe what I'm writing, what I'm saying. So Vedavyasa wanted to just say Mahabharata, and somebody had to write, and he was looking for the best writer. You know, who is the writer of Mahabharata and consequently Bhagavad Gita? That is why we start every day Bhagavad Gita with what? Vakratunda Mahakaya. People don't understand that Ganesha is integral to everything we do. Lord Ganesha, without Lord Ganesha's blessing, nothing can happen. So Lord Ganesha said, I will write. But as usual, Ganesha won't take simply know anything for granted, right? He will put his own conditions. And what did Ganesha say? You all know. If you stop in between, I will put my that actually that pen was actually one of his tusks, right? I will put it and go away. No questions asked. With Ganesha, nobody should actually play the fool. In fact, there's a story in Sundarama Suprabhatam. Parameshwarane vande Ganesha vanangada, he started some endeavor. He met with a lot of challenges. So he went back and actually, prostrated or whatever, prayed to Ganesha, then started the whole endeavor. So please understand, whatever you're doing, pray to Ganesha first. And so Ganesha said, if you stop in between, I will drop the pen and go. That pen, whatever that pen. But Vedavyasa, Bhagavan knows, Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya. Please understand. Vedavyasa Sakshat Mahavishnu. He actually put a counter condition. Okay, what is the condition? I will keep on saying, but you should write the sloka only after knowing the meaning. So if you don't know the meaning, you should not write. So what did Vedavyasa do? Whenever he found difficulty in composing the next sloka, see, the story will flow from a great Bhagavan Vedavyasa, right? You should remember Vedavyasa during this Chaturmasyam period. Entire Chaturmasyam starts with Vyasa Puja. Please don't forget. So Vedavyasa, not that he would have been short of words, but when you arrange the slokas, you need chandas, you need the right words. That is very important for a composer. So that's what he has to choose some words here and there, and that's why he had to take some time. And whenever the great Vyasa was trying to choose for some words, he will put some complicated sloka in between. That complicated sloka occurs in a few places, and this is one of them. And if you're interested to know some more of them, here are some examples. Write down. 216, what we studied just now, a few classes back. Nasato vidyate bhavaha. That is a Granthi sloka. Granthi means there is some Nigantu. In Kannada, it is a puzzle. That means what? It takes some effort to unravel the meaning of those slokas. Another sloka in chapter 4, sloka number 7. Somebody can put the sloka. Okay. Then there is another sloka, chapter 9, sloka 4. There are many more, but I give you some examples. And people are interested to go into real details, can take those slokas and understand in a lot more detail with Shankara Bhashyam. Here I'll quote certain aspects of Shankara Bhashyam so that you understand the meaning. Now, literally when you see this sloka, what does it mean? Literally what this sloka means, that which is daylight to normal beings is night to the Gnani. Are you following what I'm saying? That which is daylight to normal beings is night to the Gnani, Atma Jnani, Chitta Prajna, Brahma Jnani, Parabhakta, Trigunatita, all are equal, right? That which is night to normal beings is daylight to Gnani. That means now you understand now why Gnani means should be something different like this, right? You are thinking, no, Gnani should be standing upside down. So this sloka falls right into the spot where people wanted to categorize Gnani as different. So that's why if you study Bhagavad Gita with a dictionary, without Sampradayam, Guru Arpanzar, this meaning kadaikum. Sringeri Acharya wonderful or nalaki took a upanyasam on this particular sloka, and Mahasannidhanam told, see, if what happens during normal day, normal people are awake, right? Right? Here it says, what is day to normal people is night for Gnani. That means Gnani should be sleeping during day. Understand the sloka, correct? Are you following me? What is night for people is daylight for Gnani. It means what do people normally do in the night? They sleep, hopefully. Nowadays it's 24/7. But normally people sleep in the night. Gnani is awake. That means what? When people are awake, that means during day, Gnani is sleeping. When people are sleeping during night, Gnani is awake. And so, great Mahasannidhanam told, in Tamil sonnar, what he said was, Ennappa adu Gnani naga vandu naal, that means during day. Velicham irukkache thoonguvan. Night la adhu during darkness he will be awake naka. Enga vittu naai kuda pannum oi apdinar. Is exactly words he used. Even my dog in my house will do the same thing. What does a dog do? Dog will keep awake during night and sleep during day. It also should get sleep. Not that it can keep awake 24 hours a day. Please understand. Right? Even a dog can do that. Is that what you need to compare a Gnani with? No. So please understand, there is a lot of meaning, and that's why you need to understand all these things with Shankara Bhashyam. And so here is the explanation for this sloka. Now, so the terms you need to understand before we go into details. So the word Nisha. Nisha means night or darkness or tamaha. Tamas means ignorance. You understand what I'm saying? Not recognizing certain things. For example, what happens in the night? When it is dark, can you differentiate things that are there in the room? Suppose you enter a dark room, there is no light. There are hundreds of things. Can you differentiate? And within that, can you say what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what is useful, what is not useful? Suppose you enter a godown, for example. It is dark. Can you differentiate? So here, darkness means inability to differentiate and identify the truth. Nisha means that. Nisha means that which disables people from what? Understanding the reality. Are you following what I'm saying? Slightly complex. Darkness means tamaha, tamo gunam, right? What? You're not able to differentiate, you're not able to understand reality. Similarly, here, Jagrati. Jagrati, once again, Jagrati means what? Awake. That means during light, what happens? One is able to see things very clearly, seemingly, with your eyes, correct? With your eyes, whatever you see, that is pratyaksha pramanam. That means what? You think whatever you see is right. Immediately you accept that what is right, and then you don't even try to understand or investigate whether what you're seeing is really right or wrong. So that is the meaning of state of awake, Jagrati. So please understand, Nisha and Jagrati, you have to differentiate as two different terms for us to understand this sloka. Now, what does this mean? See, normal people are unable to discern. Discern means what? Discriminate and understand the reality behind the entire creation, entire existence. And what is that reality? That reality is Atma Tattvam, Brahma Tattvam, Shuddha Chaitanyam. Mta Patil, Suprabhatam, Arthakta idya? Like when you go to a theater and you see the picture, what is the actual reality? Anyway, you should say, what is the actual reality? We know the only reality in the theater is the screen, but nobody goes to the theater to see the screen. Similarly, the only reality in the entire universe is the Brahma Tattvam, Shuddha Chaitanyam, which is not recognized, which is not cognized, is not recognized by Ajnanis. The worldly people do not recognize that reality, which is only reality, which is substratum, the essence, the reason for everything to exist, that they are not able to discern, understand, discriminate, and find out. Whereas, during broad daylight, what do people see? Madhu and Harish, they see the entire world and they think, aha, Jagadeka Nandanavanam, this world is the reality. This is going to give me happiness. No, whatever, right from all the Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandham, we have discussed enough. All these 5 sense objects which are attracting the sense organs and the mind are the actual reality. They are the source of happiness, is what they think, and they enjoy the world. Vinod Purida, Ramakshma Slonga there. Whereas for the Gnani, what is Vetta Velicham? We say in Tamil, Vetta Velicham, what is crystal clearly enjoyable to the sense organs is like night or darkness to the Gnani. That means what? For a Gnani, he doesn't see the Advaitha Prapancham at all. You understand what I'm saying? Even though they keep appearing, they have no significance to a Gnani. The Advaitha Prapancham, the Maya Prapancham, the Maya, Vishwam is something that is totally negated as unreal by the Gnani, which means what? During broad daylight, when the people discern the universe and try to grasp it and try to enjoy the world, the person is totally closed. That means what? As if it is night for that person. Now, do you understand? What is the meaning? What is night for normal people is day for a Gnani. What is daylight for a Ajnani is like night for a Gnani. Do you understand now? So you all, at least Gita, Brahmavidya should not be, please don't wordsmith, all of you. Please follow lessons the way it is being told. Okay. Unperturbable. Person even doesn't even perceive, does not even appear to be real to the person. Please understand that. Okay. So all Gita, Brahmavidya, please don't make the mistake. Somebody says Gnani will be awake in the night. So Bhagavan has told in the Bhagavad Gita, Gnani will be awake throughout the night. Unless you are awake every night, 12 hours, you are not a Gnani. Now some people will say, na GNVR, Gita Summa chant meaning. You have to know the right meaning. So what is not perceived by normal beings is being perceived by a Gnani. What is perceived as reality, the Advaita Prapancham, by the Gnani is equal to what? Darkness or Maya or non-existence. In darkness, even though things are existing, can you recognize anything? Even though things are there, they're equivalent to not being there. Or understand what I'm saying? If you go into a room that is dark, suppose you go to a relative's house, friend's house, no, you're entering the house is dark. Do you know what is there? Do you know, na? Venkat Sitaraman, do you know what is there in the house? You will not know. So what is the value of anything being there? Even though something is there, Sarita Pilla understanding, no? Equivalent to thing not being there because of the darkness. Similarly, the darkness attached to a Gnani, Venkatram sir, so the darkness that is attached to a Gnani is not that he doesn't know he's in darkness, he or she. The person equivalent to nothing exists. So Maya matram idam dvaitam Advaitam Paramarthataha. Godapada says in Godapada Karika. You can put the full sloka there, anybody who gets the sloka. So far clear? Meaning of the sloka. Now, let's go to Padavibhaga Anmaya. Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Tasyam Jagarti Samyami Yasyam Jagrati Bhutani Sa Nisha Pashyataha Munehe. See, Bhagavan Vedavyasa has not created problem with Padavibhaga in this. Nah, because the sloka itself is complicated to understand the meaning. Look at this, Karune. He said, people grammar, let them not know the grammar. Let them know the meaning properly. So now let's do Anvaya and understand the meaning of the sloka. Anvaya abdi. Samyami Jagarti Tasyam Ya Disha Sarva Bhutanam. One part, there are two parts, no? First part ends here. Second part. Pashyataha Munehe Sa Disha Yasyam Bhutani Jagrati. Clear, huh? You are the Vanmaya? Okay, very good. Very good. Right. Now, understand the word. There are two different words. Jagarti, Jagrati. There are two different words. Correct? Okay, now, what does the Anvaya say? Samyami. Samyami means one who has restrained the sense organs naturally, not forcibly. That means what? Naturally, the person's sense organs don't go behind sense objects. Nah, in a state, what is the state of the mind? Please understand. The mind is supremely under control. Like now, your children, when they see ice cream, Papa ice cream, Papa kurkure. What is the elder person will do? Raja will say, he knows very clearly, ice cream is not good. Chocolate is not good. See, you same chocolate, same ice cream, same thing. You need to understand the Gnani is very much in the present world, here only. Gnani is not in different world. Gnani doesn't have a Trishanku world or a Svargalokam or Brahmalokam. Gnani is very much part of this world which has got Dharma, Dharma, Punyam, Papam, Labam, Nashtam. No? praise and no people scorning at you. Everything, all the bandham is there. That Gnani is pretty much in the same world. Please understand, Gnani doesn't mean he or she creates her own world. In the same world, samyami. You look at yourself. All of you would have grown over many things as you have grown in life. Yes or not? That is why grown. I have grown in my age. Namalati madam, correct? Yes or no? What was important for you when you were 15, 20, 25, 30? Is it important for you now? Please put this. These are very practical. Bhagavan is extremely practical. Cannot get a more practical scripture than Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavan is saying clearly that for a samyami, all the practices, the methodologies, the Gnani uses to control his sense organs. Control means what? Naturally. Initially, all this tortoise and all is only by effort. For a period of time, it is natural. Please understand. So this person, samyami, means a person who has restrained sense organs. Samyami, a sage. A sage is supposed to be a person whose sense organs are perfectly under control. So the sage or the restrained ascetic, we say, restrained person, Jagarti, is awake. So Bhagavan is saying, only if the sense organs are under perfect control, mind is in perfect control, this person is awake. Tasyam, Saptami Bhakti. Tasyam, special Rupam. Tasyam, actual class, I am not going to grammar. Tasyam means what? Acharya Shankara writes, so you should write down the meaning in Sanskrit. Paramartha Tattva Lakshanayam. Tasyam Paramartha Tattva Lakshanayam. That means what? To that principle which is Atma Tattvam, Brahma Tattvam. Listen, Tasyam means to that. So the restrained sage is awake to that Atma Tattvam, Brahma Tattvam, supreme reality. Now, what? That is not, what is Gnani is awake to that reality. Ya Nisha. Ya means what? Which? In what? Saptami once again. Ya Nisha, in what is? Nisha means night or darkness. I told you, tamaha, ignorance, not clear. So that which is not clear, sarvabhutanam, for all beings, for all ignorant people. So, ya nisha sarvabhutanam, that which is night, that which is darkness, that which is not discernible to all ajnanis, the restrained sage is awake to that Atma Tattvam. Understand now? Restrained. That means what? When everybody is running behind the worldly pleasures, this Gnani is always full. The same world is not, he or she is not different world. Atma Kamaha, Apta Kamaha, Akamaha. Write down. The person wants only the Atma Jnanam. He is in Atman. Apta Kamaha means completely full always. Akamaha. The desirelessness comes out of sense of fulfillment and completeness and fullness. Please understand. Other people are still empty. They say, I got some vacuum, sir. In spite of having everything, I got money, position, power, wife, children, family, Bangalore, car, everything. Still some vacuum is there, sir. Hot vacuum. You have not got Atma Jnanam. That is the vacuum. Correct? Padingo, Vedantam padikino. Summa poite, I am that lam padicha varas. More systematic is padikino. Okay, now clear? Now this is the greatness of Gnani. Now Bhagavan wants to pull the leg of the Ajnanis also. He says, Pashyataha munehe. Pashyataha doesn't mean, that means doesn't mean a verb. Pashyata means the wise sage. Munehe, for the wise sage. Pashyataha munehe is a qualifier for the sage. For the wise sage, what? Sa. Strilinga. Sa. What is sa here? Now, see, in the previous first half, that Nisha was compared to Brahma Tattvam. Understand what I'm saying? Reality, which is not discernible by other people. Here, Pashyataha munehe, for the wise sage, Sa. What is the Sa? Sa means Srilinga, Maya, Prakriti, Jagat. The unreal world of duality is Nisha, night. Same Nisha is coming here. You see, Nisha is night. Nisha means night. Nisha means darkness. See, previously the reality was darkness for the unrealized or the ignorant. Here, the world of duality, Maya, Prapancham, is night for the wise sage. That's our understanding. So now you know why Ganapati also took some time to understand this sloka. If you can understand, then you and Ganesha become friends. My friend Ganesha. There's a serial, Ram Raman. Old serial was there. My friend Ganesha. This is how you become friend with Ganesha. When you understand the meaning of sloka, you become friend with Ganesha. Okay. So, Sa, Maya, Prakriti, world of duality is like night for the wise sage. Or the same world of duality, which was night for whom? The sage. Yasyam, to which. So for a sage, the dual world really doesn't exist. No, it doesn't really bother about what is happening. Yasyam, to which. That was Tasyam. This was Yasyam, to which Bhutani, Ajnani, all the Ajnanis, all the beings, Jagrati are awake, crystal clear. Aha, Jagadeka Nandanam, I'm going to enjoy the world. Right now, when you all pack up for a 1 week getaway to Las Vegas, I'm going to enjoy. $1 pochini, correct? How much dollars you lost in that madri. So once again, please don't take negatively. The idea here is that a Gnani will definitely be in the world. Gnani will use all things in the world for its utility. They are used more from a functional standpoint, not from a standpoint of giving happiness. Are understanding or not? Look at it like this. You bought a new car. Okay? You will be driving first month, very, very interested. Aha, my car, how is it going? Third gear, fourth gear, reverse gear. Correct? All of you will be so much attached to the car. After 1 year, what happens? Chalo yaar, ye bhi chal raha hai. Ye bhi chalega, wo bhi chalega, sab chalega, right? Like that, over a period of time, becomes utility value rather than something that is passionate, something that you want to attach to and be very careful. You remember the first dent you had in the car within 1 month or 1 week. Sir, Bombay, Pudu car, within 1 hour, somebody will hit you, correct? Banet pogo, Pinadi tail lamp pogo, and now. Upon that day, what a new, and that too, nowadays, the parts are more expensive in the car. In a Somu, sir, if you have an expensive car, the parts are more expensive. So the insurance must. Look at the whole, that there are like they're like a gang. The insurance fellow, the car, finance, all together to fleece your money. Be careful. I'm warning you how the Maya Prapancham is there. So you have to pay for insurance so that you don't know, pay for the tail lamp, whatever. Like that, initially you're so attached to something, but over a period of time, after some time, you won't even bother to replace the tail lamp, correct? After 2 years, you'll put a tape on the tail lamp and keep running, correct? Correct? And the madri. So anything in life initially looks very enticing, but only by jnanam, you understand that it is temporal, it is only a functional value, some permanent value, and more you understand the entire world is like that. The more and more you're going towards jnanam. Understood? Nah, tough sloka, you understood, no? If you understand this sloka, you're all Atma Gnani. Okay. Sloka number 70. Different chandas. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Beautiful. I like this sloka the most. Let me tell you. Of course, I like all the slokas. One of the very important slokas I like so much. Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Apuryamanam achala pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve sashanti mapnoti na kamakami.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Apuryamanamachala Pratishtham Samudramapah Pravishanti Yadvat Tadvat Kamayam Pravishanti Sarve Sashanti Mapnoti na Kamakami.
Very good. All stand together. You all see these last 4 shlokas. Please commit to memory. Greatness of Gnani, Bhagavan is saying in so many different ways The more and more you by heart and keep on memorizing, that should be rotating in the mind. You will have an inclination to move towards the state of jnanam. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Apuryamanam Achala Pratishtham Samudramapah Pravishanti Yadvate Tadvat Kamayam Pravishanti Sarve Sashanti Mapnoti Nakamakami. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So Bhagavan is now putting a question. People don't understand. Where is the question? Bhagavan is putting a question. Will a person who is trying to continuously satisfy their desires, will those people be happy, calm, composed, and peaceful? Or those people who attain the state of desirelessness? Bhagi, you understand the question? No. One is go on struggling in life and try to fulfill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now targets, all the targets you fulfill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And unless you fulfill them, achieve them, fulfill the desires, your mind is not peaceful. So the people who are, it's a normal people like us, keep on running behind things. Na Aruna, correct? Or a person who has attained a state of desirelessness. So Bhagavan is saying here, now Bhagavan obviously wants to say, Ram Subbu, a Gnani is the most peaceful person, but we will not agree. Sir, Gnani he was not successful, sir. He didn't get a good job. He didn't get a job in Microsoft or Google. Give him a job as a CTO in Google, he will definitely not go to Vedanta. So long, correct? So, didn't have anything, had some problems in life, love failure, so he took to Vedanta. Correct? So please understand, the person who has gone to the depth of Vedanta has been a person who has fulfilled everything. He has gone beyond anything that is required. And so Bhagavan wants to give an example. So first, understand the example, then you will understand the Gnani. Okay. So first, understand the Upamanam, then the Upameyam. Right? The Upamanam means the example. Upameyam is that to which it should be applied. Bhagavan takes the example of an ocean. Look at the ocean. Does the ocean go on saying, all the rivers, please come to me, come to me, come to me? Does it say that? Very interactive class. Tell me, Shivani Suluma. Correct? The ocean is there. What are the came Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Antarctic? Geography use pannanga. Bhagavan is saying that geography Bhagavad Gita use panna. GNVR. Nah. Ask your son to study geography also. Ocean. So oceans don't say all the rivers, please come to me, come to me, come to me. They say that? No. Now, in spite of ocean not asking the desire, asking the rivers to come, rivers keep flowing towards ocean. Yes or no? Akashat pachitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati. Don't forget. What is the meaning of sloka? Like all rivers flow towards the ocean. So without asking by the ocean, all rivers go. I want to go and join the ocean. I want to go and join the ocean. Going or not? Yes or no? Now. 2. Are all the rivers extremely clean, pure? Now, RO water. What is RO water? I was seeing somewhere. No, RO water. What is RO water? Somebody can give the definition? Reverse osmosis. Gita class Dharma Shastra physics that Ashish Pari, correct? This only RO water go to the ocean. Good water goes, bad water goes, dirty water goes. Does the ocean say, no, I don't want. Please, all only clean water should come. Dirty water should not come. No. Or write down 1, 2, 3 points. Looks very simple, but when applied to the Gnani, then you know the reality. Rutvej, are you understanding? Like in 10 years, whether you get an A, whether you get off volley or whatever it is, you will play, like that. Anything should come, you should play in the world like that. So ocean doesn't really say I want only good water, bad water. It doesn't really differentiate. Third point, whatever water comes or does not come, does the boundary of the ocean change? Chetan Sharma, does the completeness of ocean change? by the rivers flowing in or not flowing in. These three are very great examples. Please remember, there can be no great example than this in Bhagavan, what Bhagavan is giving. So can somebody write the three examples in the chat box? 1, 2, 3, what I told right now. So irrespective of whether they come or don't come, the ocean is always full and complete. Are you clear now? So far, Vandana, are you clear now? The example is very easy. Now let us see the Gnani. For the Gnani, now we should say Gnani is like ocean. Now write down. Gnani is equal to ocean. The rivers are like desires. So now put pitch the ocean to a Gnani. Okay. Gnani is really, really like ocean. Let me tell you, in many ways. In this example, Bhagavan has only talked about the calmness in the deep ocean or the deep sea. But the other aspect of ocean is at the superficial level, the ocean is full of waves, ups and downs or not. A Gnani will be perfectly in action, throwing his arm around, waving his arm, telling people, directing that, this, speaking, all those things. But internally, always calm, peaceful, serene, detached. Understand? That is not told by Bhagavan. I am adding that so that you understand who a real Gnani is. Gnani in the world. Gnani was not retired heart. When you play cricket, Ashish Parikh, people retire it and go back to the pavilion. Gnani is playing. He is hooking the ball, driving, cutting, square cut. Everything is doing. But he is calm. You understand? No? Like that. So here, Gnani is like ocean. First point. Does Gnani say desires have to come to me? Come to me. Come to me. Is Gnani going in search of desires? No. What? Brahmavidya apnoti param tadesha bhyukta satyam jnanam anantam brahma yo veda nihitam 𝐒𝐫𝐢 𝐊𝐵𝐢 Brahmavit param apnoti. Write down, very important Upanishad mantra. Brahmavit, the Brahmagyani, Atmagyani, param apnoti has attained the ultimate. Ultimate means what? That beyond which nothing is to be attained. The person has known everything to be known, has attained what is to be attained. The person knows that by which everything in the whole universe is known. The person neither has got any mental craving to know something, nor does the person want any physical possessions. So Gnani state is that which is not going behind anything. Similar to ocean not seeking rivers, Gnani doesn't seek desires. First point. Second, so the Gnani also moves in the world. Suresh Kumar, some people will come, talk, do something, will not do. Gnani will say, you do this, they will not work. I just seen and come. I'm really, feeling very, Periva is working almost 24 hours a day. It's getting weaker, actually. We all should pray for Periva's health, actually. And people around don't work properly, right? So what happens? So they will have to do, they'll come, they'll not do, somebody will do. In spite of that, the Gnani will not be perturbed. Will not be perturbed at all. So in spite of anything, any desires coming, anything happening in front of him or her, absolutely unperturbed. Here use unperturbed. Just like an ocean doesn't really increase or decrease with the river coming in. The boundary conditions are same. The Gnani neither increases, something great happens, nor decreases, something doesn't happen. Please understand. Unique state. The person enjoys the unique state of mind, which no one enjoys unless you get Jnanam. In this same world, not a different world, please understand. So, Gnani, so desires may enter, may come, may not come. Once again, good things may come, bad things may come. Do all people who come to a Gnani is a holy person? No, you will be very surprised. People who are also going to do bank robbery tomorrow will go and pray to Lord Shiva. Shivanuku oru per Rudrathil enna? Naktancharaya. Naktancharanna தெரியுமோ? Person who goes in the night. Who will go in the night? Shivanuku per. அதுக்கு என்ன மீனிங்? ருத்ரத்துக்கு மீனிங் சொன்னா புரியும். என்ன புரிஞ்சதா? So please understand. So even they will pray. Even they will come, but this person will not get affected. Understand? So neither by coming and going, the person doesn't change. Good things, bad things come and go. Good desires, bad desires seemingly come and go. But it's unperturbed. And all objects seek, but the person doesn't want anything. Person is grown over everything and always remains the same, irrespective of anything coming or going. Understand now? Comparison between ocean and a Gnani. This example Bhagavan is giving so that we understand. So what is the summary of the sloka? So objects, sense objects, seemingly enter, but actually don't enter a gnani. But a gnani is never enslaved, never becomes a slave to any of the sense objects or the drive of the sense organs. And the gnani is not conditioned by external sources, similar to the way the waters that enter the ocean will not condition the ocean. Understand? And so Bhagavan says, only that person who is not enslaved by the sense organs, the sense objects, who is definitely not seeking pleasures in the world, will attain permanent peace. You will get some permanent, temporary peace, temporary happiness by satisfying some desire. Please go and listen to Timeless Wisdom for Eternal Happiness video again. Kiran Gopalaju explained very clearly how does happiness actually appear in the mind. You will then clearly understand happiness is a state of fulfillment of desires. Even your own happiness today, Vimal, after eating bhaji on a rainy day, you thought that bhaji gave you happiness. You know what happened? You desired the bhaji, you ate the bhaji. After eating bhaji, you no longer desire the bhaji. So the lack of desire for bhaji gave you happiness, not the bhaji itself. This is the beauty of happiness. So these people, normal people, fulfill desires, make desire zero and get happiness. This person already has attained state of zero desire, permanently happy. So these people will have to create one desire, fulfill it, get happiness. This person always fulfill because no desire appears. Clear? Huh? So this person attains peace, permanent happiness, and not people who seek sense objects. Clear? Now, Padavibhaga, Apuryamanam, Achala Pratishtham, Samudram, Apaha, Pravishanti, Yadvat, Tadvat, Kamaha, Yam, Pravishanti, Sarve, Saha, Shantim, Apnoti, Na, Kamakami. Anmaya. Sarve Kamaha, Pravishanti, Yam. Where is Yam? Sarve Apuryamanam Achala Samudram Pravishanti Tadvat Kama Yam. That Yam should be caught here. That Yam should come here. So Sarve Kamaha Pravishanti Yam Tadvad Yadvat Apaha Pravishanti Apuryamanam Achala Pratishtham Samudram Saha Apnoti Shantim Na Kamakami. Understood? Clear? Now, Anvaya meaning. Sarve Kamaha. Kamaha here doesn't mean desires. Kamaha here means sense objects. Objects of desires. So, Sarve Kamaha, all sense objects or objects of desires, Pravishanti Yam. Enter him. This is Pullingam. Enter this person. So what? That means what is Bhagavan saying? Be carefully observant of this. Na Suresh Kumar, Shovana Sitaraman Puri Jilya. It's not Gnani will go in the world closing the eyes. Ear plug potukarade, kanna mudindrathu, cooling glass dark potukarade, mookalam black, blue mooka black breathe panna mudiyadhu. Person will die. Please understand. That Bhagavan, the Gnani will go in the world, always everything, all the panchendriya close pandu pomata. Purinjida? And for a Gnani, what appears to you also appears to the person. Don't think Gnani will see something different. Your group is Krishna or group. Yellame Krishna Krishna Krishna. Or Krishna 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 and theriyade. Avanukkum kallu kalladan theriyum. Stone will appear as stone. Na water will appear as water. Na Suresh Kumar's blue shirt will appear as blue only. Suresh Kumar's blue shirt won't appear as Vimal's white shirt. Na blue Gnana vandapram, if blue starts appearing as white, Sugandhi Shankar, my Swamiji used to say, please ask him to go and do an eye checkup. Na Gnani yaradu blue color shirt white go and do eye check on Swamiji. Gnani is perfectly same experience, seemingly externally, what appears to everybody. Madhu, you're understanding? Clear? Ganesh Ramurthy, you're understanding? What is the difference between Ajnani and Gnani? The internal factor, Jnanam. Jnanam, please understand. My Swamiji will say again and again and again. In Tamil, he will say, I'll tell in Tamil and then English, because Swamiji will say, Jnaniku Jnanam irukanu parungappa. Our coffee kudikkirara, tea kudikkirara, puliyogara saapidrara, idella paakadingappa. Solluvaru. If it's a North Indian Gnani, chapati sarpi saapiduvan. South Indian Gnani na vandu thair saadam saapiduvan. So how can you say he's Gnani or Ajnani looking at what the person is eating? Daadi vachirukkalam, daadi vachikada irukkalam. What is this? Sannyasa ashramam correcta kramama irukkanumna vandu every Paurnami opanam pannanom. If you are a parivrajaka, ipdi vachirukkalam. So please don't have misconception about Gnani. That's why I say, you can be perfectly in a court suit doing job in the doing a presentation, you can be Gnani. Purinjudha? Enna Krishna eppadi irundharu? Krishna enna daadi vachirundhara? Have you seen any photo having Krishna dadi? Please tell me. Meesa kuda kedaiyadhu Krishnarukku. Shivanukku kuda meesa poturanga. Krishnarukku meesa kuda podradilla. Correct ah? Clean Shivana podunu Krishna. Correct ah? Yes or no? Krishna Gnaniya illaya? Is Krishna Gnani or not? Tell me bhai. Is doubt alle doubt ah? Enna Sundar VK. Pa enna doubt irukka ellarkum. But tak takku Gnani solluvom. Krishna is Gnani solluvom. Krishnam vande Jagadgurum. Please understand. So natural, please understand. Internal faculties, Jnani ke Jnanam. What my Swamiji is saying, I'll tell English that. Please see whether Jnani is a Jnanam. And this Jnanam can come only by Vedanta Shastra, not by some re-engineering or some art or this or that. You have to study Vedanta Shastra properly from a traditional guru, then only you get Jnanam. Everything else bunkum. Please understand that. So, this person, Sarve Kamaha, all sense objects, objects of desires, Pravishanti Tham. Bhagavan is saying, Pravishanti means enter. Prakarshena Vishanti, Pravishanti Yam, enter him, enter that person, enter this him. Him potrikare, when the pulling him takes healing also. Tadvat Yadvat, Tadvat Yadvat, just as. Tadvat in that way, Yadvat in what way? Apaha Pravishanti, waters enter. From all rivers, I told you, good, bad, ugly, all waters enter what? Apuryamanam, very important. Apuryamanam means ever full. Asamantat Puryamanam. Bhargavi, very important word. Ever full ocean, rivers keep on coming in. During summer, no river can come in because already dry. By the time they come to the ocean, all dry. Ocean will start carrying during rainy season, like now, it flows in, just flood into the ocean, right? So, Apuryamanam, the full, ever full, not conditioned by external sources. Waters from the river, they enter the full ocean. And what is the reaction of the ocean? Achala pratishtham samudram. Achalam na enna? What is achalam? Immovable, unperturbed. Achala pratishtham, beautiful word. Immovable, steady, stationary. Samudram, ocean, unperturbed. Just like the ocean is unperturbed, steady, stable. Gnani, even though all the desires enter, seemingly come and go. That's why I told you, Gnani has got a wonderful thing. No entry in border, or no entry in Allah. Ken, correct? So, no entry border. No entry. No entry porno, entry porno. Yeah, the person knows what to allow inside, what not allow inside. So, this is the state of mind of a Gnani, and whoever can emulate this only for that person, Saha, for that person, he, but for that person, apnoti shantim, shantim apnoti, attains peace. Nakama kami, but not the person who thinks by fulfilling desires, I will be able to be happy. Very difficult. I'll give practical tips now. See, initially when we are in the Grihastha-ashramas, Brahmachari and all those things, we think doing 1, 2, 3 will give us happiness. Please do so. Doesn't mean you should become not totally neglecting everything. Sir, should be desireless. So I will fail in the exam. Whether I fail in the exam or pass, both are okay. Interpretation. Please understand, in Vyavaharam it is dharmam, dharmam, dharmam. You have to do pakka 100% everything correctly. But the result should not affect you. They by themselves should not be the driver for your happiness. Having born in a situation, you have to do your job properly. Have valid desires to begin with. You have a responsibility, not by choice. You have been put into this situation. Analyze situation. Take stock. We say, no, take stock. Who are investing in stock market? G. Kumar, you take stock, right? What is the status every day? And the mother, you take stock of your life. We are busy taking stock of our wealth, of our house, bungalow. Take stock situation. Now decide what is valid, what is invalid, what is required, what is not required. Remember, we all are going to kick the bucket one day. Within that time, what should I achieve? What is required for me to spend the rest of my life? Draw the line, keep the limit, and then maintain that boundary condition. Begin with that and start moving in the direction. I can promise you within maybe a decade, 2 decades, you will achieve the state of desirelessness. Things will happen automatically. Ashish Parikh, you don't need to desire. Things will keep happening automatically. In experience, I'm telling you, that is the way forward. So a person who is seeking sense objects, sense organs, fulfilling them, thinking that will give me calmness, peace, happiness, is not going to be peaceful. As the Bhagavatam Slokam says, I keep repeating, na Lakshmi bhi tarima, najatu kamah kamanam upabhogena samyati havisha krishna varpema bhuya eva abhijayate. The more and more ghee you add to the fire only becomes bigger and bigger. You think you're satisfying the fire by putting the ghee. Enna Vimal, enna pandrathu fire? Innu kekkuradhu. Adukku dhaan vandu fire ku enna peru? Analaha. Analaha enna? Nalaha naka satisfaction. Analaha means that which is never satisfied. So when you open a pipe, null nu Hindi la vandirukku. Null means what? Pipe. When you open, water should come. Okay. Analaha, never satisfied. So by satisfying your desires, you are never going to achieve state of permanent satisfaction. Is it clear? All very great slokas. Right, next sloka. Proper, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Once again, Chandas changes. Vihaya kamanya sarvan umam charati nisprihaha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashanti madhigacchati.
Shri Bhagavan Vihaya kamanya sarvan pumamscharati nispraha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashanti madhigacchati.
Together. Shri Bhagavan Vihaya kamanya sarvan umamscharati nispraha nirmamo nirahankaraha sashanti madhigacchati. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bhagavan gives a couple of more techniques for getting peace of mind. What is the first technique Bhagavan told in sloka number 70? Quickly, somebody, 1, 2, 3. Don't go after external sense objects. Whatever comes really should not bother you. You are ever full. You have to understand you are ever full. Purnamada Purnamidam should be understood. Sloka number 70. Sloka number 71, Bhagavan says, another way is, no, this person has given up the craving for all sense objects. That means what? They were appearing in front of this person. Here the person says, the person never goes behind anything. Okay, giving up the craving for sense objects, the person moves about in the world. Please understand, the person is not in some other world. Bhagavan reads again and again and again that this person is not in some other world, moves about to the same world without the craving for sense objects. Point 1. Point 2. Very important, Bhagavan is now emphasizing the importance of Atmajnanam. The person moves about in the world without craving, without the notion of I and mine. Now, what happens? You tell me. I've given some examples earlier. Anything that has to come into the mind has to come through 5 sense organs, yes or no? Correct? And finally, what is affecting us? Affecting the mind, yes or no? Correct? So far, you're clear? Now, a Gnani is able to disconnect himself or herself from these 5 sense organs and the mind and the body. Manobuddhi ahankara chittani naham nacha shrotra jihve nacha ghrana netre nacha vyoma bhumirna tejona vayuhu chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. It is always there, like tambura in the back of the mind. So anything that comes, the person doesn't own. Anything happens, Bhagavan later will say, Indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan. Those prakriti is acting, matter is acting with matter, and that is a fact of matter. Nothing to do with me, who is pure consciousness. That is why, that is how the Gnani is able to work or do anything in the world without the concept of I and mine. So, two principles Bhagavan is giving. No craving for sense objects, no attachment to sense objects, giving up the thought of I and mine. This person goes freely in the world, keeps doing whatever the prarabdham for the person is determining. Vimal V. Prarabdhaya samarpitam tavapuritesha manisha mama. Purinida. Jnana mandapuram prarabdhanam solrado 12 போயிட்டே இருக்கணும். Just like Mahaprabhu said, after you do cycle, put a stand and remove the pedal. What happens? Keeps on rotating, not the wheel. Similarly, this body keeps on running. And just like what? The skin of a snake, you have seen snakes change the skin. You know that? They have no attachment to that particular thing. They give up the skin. Similarly, similar to that, a Gnani gives up attachment to body. You look at the body as if a discarded skin of a snake is how the Gnani will look at his own body. So, no concept of I and mind for the Gnani. So now, Padavibhaga, Vihaya, Kaman, Yaha, Sarvan, Puman, Charati. Ashish Parik. Puman, Charati becomes Puman plus Charati. Special prayogam. Puman plus Charati. Nisprihaha, Nirmamaha, Nirahankaraha, Saha, Shantim, Adhigachati. Now, Anvaya. Vihaya, having given up. I give the example. Sarvan Kaman. Anvaya first. Vihaya Sarvan Kaman Saha Puman Yaha Charati Nisprihaha Nirahankaraha Nirmamaha Adhigachati Shantim. Karchida? Clear? You want me to repeat or okay? Please be clear. Okay. Karchida? Okay, very good. Fine. So now all of you will come out with the Padavibhaga Anvaya separately for Gita as a text, downloadable from our internet after some time. So if you are struggling, many people told me, sir, you are very fast, sir, we are not going to follow. There's some experts who are compiling for you. We will give it to you, and courtesy to all those people, you thank them. At least you thank them for the effort they are putting. They're putting wonderful effort. They're also very hardworking professionals. They don't have time. Don't think they're all retired people. They're also very, very busy people. Okay, doing this for all of you. Okay, thank you. Okay, now, Vihaya, having given up. What? Sarvan Kaman. All sense objects. That means what? Craving for sense objects. Craving for objects of desires. Saha Puman. That person, Pullingam, but you can put Sillingam so. Saha Puman means what? That person. What? This person has given up craving for sense objects. Again and again, please understand, Bhagavan is going to not end here. Till you get totally bored, Bhagavan will keep on saying, Indriya Nigraham, Mano Nigraham. Indriya Nigraham, Mano. Throughout the Gita, even the 18th chapter, Bhagavan could repeat this. So this is something that has to be practiced, and it can happen only over a period of time. Please don't be in a hurry. Winning over sense organs and mind is not so easy. Atma Jnanam gives a wonderful methodology. It will actually accelerate the process. But it happens over a period of time. So this person has given up the craving or desire for sense objects. And this person what? Saha Puman Yaha Charati. Charati, the person moves. Please understand, the Gnani is not a stone. My Guruji used to say, Mamta Patil, Kannadalli, Gnani enu kallalla. Is not a kallu. Kallu in Kannada means stone. No stone sitting in one place. Person is no Alak Niranjan. Have you seen? People come, no, North Indian, Ashish Parik. An North Indian yogi, Bairagi, they say Bairagi. Bairagi matlab Bairagi. So Bairagi means Alak Niranjan. Absolutely. Let anything come. Don't care. Don't care, master. Don't, please do it carefully. In Dharma, he's being 100% Dharma. Don't care, master. It's really not affected by what people are doing. Because person is in Dharma, is in Jnanam, double benefit. Jnana is in Dharmam plus Jnanam. World is in Ajnanam plus Adharmam. So why should the Jnani bother about what people are going to think or do or react or what? Right? Please understand. So, Alak Niranjan, having given up desire for all sense objects, that person, Saha Puman, Yaha Charati. Note the word. Person moves about. Yaha Charati, who moves about where in the world? Supplies the world in the world. How? Nisprihaha. Nispriha means without craving. The spriha means what? The craving. I need this. Without that, I'll not be peaceful. People say, no, my mind is in havoc. Mind is in like a monster. I say all those things, no? Mind is a monster. Monster is not in front of you. Monster is in the mind, the craving, the desire, the keenness to attain something, achieve something, whatever it is, right? It doesn't mean that you should not ask for promotion. Radhasagar, don't think wrongly. Please work hard, get promotion, get the next level, become CEO of the company without any turbulent mind. Gnani is only attention, no tension. With Gnani, other people will be in tension if they don't follow Dharma. Please understand. Other people may have tension if they don't follow Dharma. You don't need to worry. See, be clear. In world, you have to, in Rome, be a Roman. If you are objectively working in an organization, corporate, make sure you work properly, get your bonus, get your salary, get promotion, become CEO. One day when you think about financial independence, quit everything, come out. It's up to you when you want to live. That is your decision. But don't be there and think, sir, Bhagavan told, don't crave. Don't crave. Now, for senseless things, don't use your sense objects. Use your sense objects, sense organs, and whatever you need for sense, make sense. In English, use make sense. That makes sense, right? Whatever makes sense, use your sense organs. For senseless things, don't use your sense organs. Okay. So, having given up all desire for sense objects, it moves about without craving. What is the important thing? God, Atma Jnanam, Nirahankaraha, Nirmamaha. Ahankara means I am doing is not there. I am not doing. How does the person say I am not doing? Sri Vidya? Okay. Atma is different from matter. Please understand. Write 1, 2, 3 points. The Atman, Shuddha Chaitanyam is different from matter. I am the Atman. I am Atma, Brahma. Is that no? I am the Brahma Tattvam. The matter principle is acting. I am no longer connected to the matter principle. Indriyani Indriyartheshu Vartanta iti dhara. Nirahankaraha. I am not doing. என்ன குருவார்பன் சார் கிருஷ்ண பரமாத்மா என்ன பண்ணுவாரு, நல்லா சாப்பிட்டுருவாரு. சாப்பிட்ட அப்புறம் நல்லா சாப்பிட்டீங்களான்னு கேட்டனாக்க நான் சாப்பிடவே இல்லைன்னு I never ate. Krishna Paramatma says I never ate. In fact, there is a story. The story says that it's a great sage in the bank of a river. Said that he wanted something from the other bank of the river. Said only person who has observed Brahmacharyam all through the life can cross this river without sinking and walk on the river. Many people tried. Nobody succeeded. No, who succeeded? Suresh Kumar? Krishna Paramatma. You couldn't better. You could cross the river. Krishna Paramatma Sakshat, Parabrahma Tattvam Brahmachari. How many wives he had? You all know Bhagavatam, right? So please understand. So understand a Gnani is very, very difficult. Only a Gnani can understand another Gnani. So unless you get Jnanam, don't try to evaluate a Gnani. It is to your own peril. Don't try to evaluate Gnani. Try to get Jnanam. So, Nirahankaraha nirmamaha. Mamaha means mine. Nirmama, not mine. So, I and mine concept is totally removed from the individual. If you have all these things, so write down 1, 2, 3, 4. That means what? Yani jnaninam lakshanani. Thani sadhakani sadhanani. Acharya says, what is natural to a Gnani is aspirational to a Ajnani. So if you want to get the stage, you would write 1, 2, 3, 4. Subara Sahasranam Iyer. Good morning, sir. Nice to see you. Okay. So first is craving for sense objects should be removed. How to remove? Lot more practices. 16 more chapters are there. Okay. Then what? Attachment should be reduced and finally made zero. notion of I and mine should be removed. If you have these qualities, Gnani has these qualities, adhigacchati, what? Attains, enjoys, shantim, peace of mind, not now only for 1 day or 2 days, forever. So all of you please stand the Bhajagovindam sloka, you all know. Yogarathova, bhogarathova, sangarathova, sangavihinaha, yasya brahmani ramate chittam, nandati, nandati, nandatyeva. What does Acharya say? Yogarathova, bhogarathova. Yoga means what? A person is doing all the vratam, japam, dhyanam. Yoga varti means being on the path of yoga. Bhogaratova, person is having wonderful bhaji, bonda, pakoda, jangri, jilebi, ellam kuda. See, please don't think Brahmagyani should not eat. Yara Brahmagyani sapda irukona first avanga gnana illanu sonnom. Enna? Annavanannado bhavati mahan bhavati prajaya pashubhir brahmavarchasena mahan kirtya kersimani. Taitri mantra solradhu. Yarakku Brahmagyaniyoda lakshanam enna? Annavanannado bhavati, annavan bhavati, annadaha bhavati. Annavan means person will have a lot of storage of grains. Annada means can eat everything. Suresh Kumar, what is the point having all the food? Gokulashtami is coming. Correct? You should be able to eat. Murukke, seeda, all the sweets. Diabetes. So Gnani enjoys everything. Also doesn't enjoy. That's a very strange combination. So please, whatever, bhogaratova, among friends, family, people, or the person may be alone. Ekante sukhamasyatam bharatare chetas samadhiyatam. Person may be alone in a forest. Person may be among people. Ever happy because the person's mind is always in yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati nandati nandatyeva. So please understand, Brahma jnanam, Atma jnanam, Aham Brahmasmi is fundamental. Tattvamsi Mahavakyam is what Gita says. One should understand properly. That is when permanent peace and happiness will come. Timeless wisdom for everlasting happiness, possible only by Atma Jnanam. With this, we'll stop. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsata Krishna 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 Krishna. Can some people quickly react? Is the voice clear? My throat is really bad, so I change this to make sure that you all can hear me better. Is it clear? Is it loud and clear? Because my voice is actually very excellent. I've very come down in the last few months. Okay, clear, no? Okay.
Guruji, 1 minute, Guruji. Namaskaram, Guruji. Some 6 people have messaged me yesterday saying that they're not able to open the audio file, which we circulated yesterday.
Okay.
Sundarji suggested that they log into their Google Drive account and then check. Even then, some people are not able to. I think they're getting a message that download rights and playback is not there.
No. Okay, right. So all of you, please, I will send a message. Now, from now on, you will not be able to download audio. Point 1. Point 2, you all have to log into a Google Gmail or something, Google account. You will be able to only hear it online. And every week it will be replaced with the previous week's, recordings. Clear? If you want to listen to it continuously, within 1 month, we're going to come with subscription plan. Then only you'll get all those things. Clear? Any doubt? Anybody's got doubt? We'll send out a message. Okay. We cannot hear it. Having issues with the listening. Okay, why don't you take it offline? Sundar Mama. Sundar, can you please take this question later? Please put your number in the chat box. Anybody having issues with listening to the audio that is sent, please contact Sundar Mama's number. Is putting it here. Is it coming? Chat box podringla. GNVR is called. GNVR, can you put your number?
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I'll put my number.
Put your number, please. Put your number.
I'm putting it. Okay.
Can you put it now? Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsat Krishna 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 Shubhamastu samasta sanmangalani muktya. Hari Om Tat Sat. Narayana. Meet again on Saturday morning with what? Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yoga. Na chapter name I love the correct. Practice பண்ணுங்க. Hari Om. Okay.